Excerpts from the KyoGyoShinSho. 15. A collection of passages revealing the true Shinjin of the Pure Land Way. Passage 13. The White Path. Compiled by Jodo Shinshu, disciple of Shakyamuni. 13. Further, I say to all who aspire for birth in the Pure Land, I will now present a parable for practicers, so that their Shinjin be protected from attacks by those of wrong, or non-Buddhist views, and of different opinions. What is the parable? Suppose there is a traveler journeying 100,000 li toward the west, when suddenly, along the way, he comes upon two rivers in a single channel, one of fire, extending southward, and one of water, extending north. Each river is 100 paces across, immeasurably deep, and endless to the north and south. Dividing the fire and water is a single white path, 4 or 5 inches wide. This path, from the eastern bank to the western bank, is 100 paces in length. Billows of water surge over the path, and flames sweep up to scorch it. Water and fire thus alternate, without a break. Now, the traveler has already journeyed deep into the vast and solitary wilderness. There is no one to be seen, but bands of brigands and wild beasts lurk there, and seeing the traveler alone, they vie with each other to kill him. Fearing for his life, the traveler at once flees toward the west. When without warning the great river appears, he reflects, I can see no end to this river, either to north or south. In the middle is a white path, but it is exceedingly narrow. Although the two banks are but slightly separated, how is it possible to cross? Assuredly this day I shall die. If I turn back, brigands and wild beasts will press closer and closer upon me. If I run north or south, beasts and poisonous insects will contend with each other to attack me. If I venture on the path westward, surely I will plunge into the two currents of water and fire. There are no words to express the terror and despair that fill him at this point. He thinks further to himself, if I turn back now, I die. If I remain here, I die. If I go forward, I die. There is no way for me to escape death. Therefore, I choose to go forth, venturing on this path. Since this path exists, it must be possible to cross the rivers. When this thought occurs to him, he suddenly hears the encouraging voice of someone on the eastern bank. O traveler, just resolve to follow this path forward. You will certainly not encounter the grief of death. But if you stay where you are, you'll surely die. Further, someone on the western bank calls to him, O traveler, with mind that is single, with right-mindedness, come at once. I will protect you. Have no fear of plunging to grief in the water or fire. The traveler, having heard the exhortation on his side of the river and the call from the other, immediately acquires firm resolution in body and mind, and decisively takes the path, advancing directly, without entertaining any doubt or apprehension. When he has gone but 1 or 2 paces, the brigands on the eastern bank call out to him, O traveler, come back. That path is treacherous and permits no crossing. You are certain to meet your death. None of us address you thus with evil intent. The traveler hears the voices calling him, but he gives no backward glance, thinking only of the path. He advances directly forward, with the mind that is single, and forthwith reaches the western side, free forever of all afflictions. He meets his good friend, and his joy is boundless. This is the parable. What are the implications of this parable? Please watch our next video to see how this wonderful parable is applied.